Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'll show you the pattern to crochet the spiderweb wind spinners. These wind spinners are designed in the shape of a spider web and they have a bigger spider web at the bottom. You can use these wind spinners as a Halloween decor as such. And if you would like to add a centerpiece to these wind spinners, you can attach these wind spinners to the bottom of a crochet tarantulas over here and use them as a centerpiece display. The pattern for these crochet tarantulas are in the description box below. The spiderweb wind spinner by itself measures about 7.5 inches in length, and along with the tarantulas, it measures about 14 inches in length. Gauge is not a critical factor for this project, but make sure to choose a hook size that is 1 or 2 sizes down the recommended hook size. To crochet the spiderweb wind spinner, I'm using worsted weight yarn in white. This is 100% acrylic yarn. I'm using 4.5 mm crochet hook, scissors and yarn needle. The details of these materials are in the description box below. I'm starting off with my white yarn here. I will do a slip knot followed by chain 41. To do a chain, I'll yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. This is one chain. I'll do 40 more chains in here. Here I have a total of 41 chains. If you would like to make a longer wind spinner, you can crochet more chains here. So now let's continue working on row 1. For row 1, in the second chain from the hook, I will do a single crochet. So this is the first chain from the hook and this is the second chain from the hook. Here I will work a single crochet. To do a single crochet, I'll insert my hook inside this chain, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 2 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. This is called as the single crochet. Now I will work 1 single crochet in the remaining 39 chains over here. Row 1 will have a total of 40 single crochet. So I will crochet 1 single crochet like this for the remaining chains, and I will meet you after I complete row 1. This is how our row 1 looks. Now let's start working on row 2. For row 2, I will do chain 4. This chain 4 counts as a half double crochet and chain 2. Now I will turn my work over. Now we'll be working on this side of our stitches. So I will skip the same stitch, and in the next stitch I will do a half double crochet and chain 2. To do a half double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. Now I have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over and pull through all 3 loops at once. This is called as the half double crochet. Now I will do chain 2. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for all the stitches in the round. The repeat pattern would be a half double crochet in the next stitch, followed by chain 2. So I will be repeating this for all the stitches in the round except the last stitch. So I will meet you when I'm at the last stitch. This is how our project will look at the end of row 2. Now I'm at the last stitch over here. Our previous stitch would have ended with a repeat pattern, that is half double crochet and chain 2. Now in my last stitch, I will work 1 half double crochet. Row 2 will have a total of 40 half double crochet. Now let's work on row 3. For row 3, I will start off with chain 5. This chain 5 counts as a half double crochet and chain 3. Now I'm going to turn my work over and we'll be working on this side of our chains. So now I'll follow the repeat pattern, which would start with us skipping the chain 2 space, half double crochet in the next half double crochet, followed by chain 3. So this is going to be the repeat pattern for the next 38 stitches. So the repeat pattern would be skipping the chain 2 space, half double crochet in the next half double crochet, followed by chain 3. So I will repeat this pattern until my last stitch. I'll meet you once when I complete the repeat pattern. This is how our wind spinner will look at the end of row 3. Don't you think this looks like a little spider web? Now I'm at the last stitch over here. I would have ended the previous stitch with a repeat pattern, that is half double crochet and chain 3. Now in the last stitch I will do one half double crochet in the third chain over here. So this is how a wind spinner will look. If you would like, you can finish off over here, but at the base I'm going to finish it off like a little spider web. So I will do chain 7 for row 4. This chain 7 counts as a double crochet and chain 4. Now I will turn my work over and I will follow the repeat pattern. The repeat pattern would be to skip this chain 3 and a double crochet in the next half double crochet. To do a double crochet, I'll yarn over, insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over and bring up a loop. So now I have a total of 3 loops on the hook. I'll yarn over, pull through 2 loops. I'll have 2 loops remaining. I'll yarn over and pull through both the loops. So this stitch is called as a double crochet, and the next thing in the repeat pattern would be to do a chain 4. So I will be repeating this for a total of 9 times over here. So the repeat pattern would be skip the chain 3, a double crochet in the half double crochet, followed by chain 4. I'll meet you once when I complete the repeat pattern. So now I have repeated the pattern for a total of 9 times. We would have done a total of 10 half double crochet over here. Now after completing the repeat pattern, I'm going to join in the top of this chain 3 over here. That is the first chain 3 of the chain 7 with a slip stitch. To do a slip stitch, I'll insert my hook inside the stitch, yarn over, bring a loop through the stitch and through the loop on the hook. Then you can finish off over here leaving a long tail. Finish it off, I'm going to leave a long tail and trim it off over here. Next I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook all the way through and tighten this up. We'll be using this tail to attach the previous runs to this end of our wind spinner. To do so, I'm going to take the tail and thread it in the yarn needle. And we can use this stitch as the guide point. Now I will be weaving the tail end through these chains. And once when I'm at the stitch, I will be stitching it over here. Make sure to stretch out the piece so that the stitching is not too snug, and then you can secure here with a knot. And we can weave the tail in. To weave the tail in, I'm going to insert my needle through the loops over here. So we don't have much loops in this side. So I'm gonna turn my work over, and this time I will use a different set of loops. You can do this in any manner, zigzag, in a round, up and down. Once when you've covered enough distance in one direction, you can turn your work over and weave in the other side. So once when you think you have weaved in enough, you can take the needle out, stretch out the piece so that our project is not too snug, and then you can trim it off over here. In the same manner, we can weave in this tail as well, and once when you do so, you can start arranging your wind spinner. So this is how our spider web wind spinner looks. You can attach a piece of hanger to the top of this project. It can either be a piece of yarn or an ornament hangers, depending upon your preference. And once when you stretch it up, you have your spider web wind spinner. On the top we have little spider webs, but on the bottom we have a big spider web. I will be attaching the top of a spider web wind spinner to the bottom of our tarantulas over here. The pattern for this is in the description box below. You can refer to that video and crochet your tarantulas. And when I'm attaching this, my hanger will be in the center top of our tarantulas. And I will use this as a Halloween display. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.